All right, good morning, cyber friends. This is Old Middle Man coming at you again from Walker's Music. We get another word for today. We are going morning motivation. It's been a little while since we've been trying to keep up with these different things that I got going on, but I'm doing the best I can as I have quite a few things in the fire right now, and been dealing with this here congestion with this here. I guess you would call head congestion. And but at least it's not as bad as it was back in February. Oh brother, I had a battle back in February with it, but this time it has not really thrown me down in a bed where I will have to lay down as much, and I've been able to keep going perhaps, but nevertheless we still dealing with it, and we taking a little bit of medicine here and everything, and trying to drink plenty of fluids and everything, water especially. And I love my orange juice. I got to admit, I love my orange juice. I'm just like my little great grandbaby about that juice. I love it. And I give her plenty of it too. Matter of fact, all the little bit of, I got two great nieces, people. Y'all hear me talk about them a lot. I got two great nieces. Vanna, I call her Van Van. Bree, her name Brianna. Those are my great nieces. And then I got two great grand babies. Ren Ren, which is Serenity. And now we got TJ, Tyshawn Jr. So yeah, we're proud of those kids and all. Matter of fact, they are the babies of the family right now. So we are definitely going, we have spoiled them. Yeah, we done spoiled them. And so ain't no sense nobody trying to break down on me, man. Cause if you got something, I'm quite sure you done spoil yours too, to a degree. And we love the great nieces, the great grand. We love them all. But what I'm saying now, people, I wanna make an announcement. Really and truly, I thought about it, and I wanted to say something about social media, cause it's a good thing, and I want to talk bad about it. Like I hear a lot of people, they try to find a whole lot of fault with the social media, but I'm not trying to find no fault with it, because in fact it is a good thing, and I can see where I try to use it in a good way, and I don't try to criticize nobody else for how they try to use it. But at any rate, what I've have noticed myself, sometimes I feel that I spam, and I don't want to spam no one, and a lot of things that I be trying to say, and I got different contacts that I like to try to stay in contact with and everything, and sometimes I do feel like I be sending them this and texting them that and texting them this, and then sometimes I feel like that might perhaps sometimes that might be getting a little bit overkill, and sometimes that can be too much. So I wanted to say this here in order to keep from. I don't want to offend, and I don't want to offend in my contacts and my cyber friends out there. So what I've started doing recently is start sending out the mass message. In other words, the status box. I've started using my status box more. In other words, so therefore, this way I can speak to the masses. I can speak to the entire Facebook community as well as my contacts by just sending out one message. In other words, when I send out a mass message, I'm sending it out one to all. I'm not only asking how one of you are doing, I'm asking how all of you are doing. So that's what Minuteman is going to start doing right now. And to keep from spamming, just keep on texting, typing text and texting to individuals, and just keep on, sometimes I believe that can get a little bit annoying. So Minuteman going to stop that. So from now on out, you're going to get perhaps maybe one or two mass messages from Minuteman in the status, and I'm going to show my status. In other words, I'm going to announce the status, and that way I will be speaking to the masses instead of just one or two people. And then I got to type this message, and then a lot of time we send little bit of sayings out to each other, and that's not. I don't have no problem with it myself. I just send it on back. But I think, and I've observed this, I think sometimes it can be a little bit overkill, and I do believe that sometimes people might get a little bit tired of that. Now I will send a message back to you in a minute. It doesn't matter with me. I can deal with it. But I'm just saying from henceforth, I'm going to be sending out the mass messages. In other words, when I give my status on the daily, whatever I'm doing, I'm just going to send one message out in my status box, and that will let everybody know, all the Facebook community, what's going on with old Mitty Man. And if I have anything that I need to say to get out to the masses, that's the way I will be doing it from now on. Instead of just spamming people, just typing every box I see. Now, I'm not going to be doing that any longer as far as from the way it looks right now. So what I want to say is we are kind of on schedule. I got to admit, I'm behind on my music. I'm way behind on my music. And I'm sad to say that, and I'm sorry to say it, but I got to tell the truth. I am way behind on my music, especially of the symphony that I'm writing on. And I'm working on it, but like I say, those of you that know, this is a great undertaking. It's a great undertaking. You just don't up and jump up and write a symphony. In other words, you're trying to write for the orchestra. It's a very, very tedious task. And nevertheless, though, I shall finish it. I want my instructor, Dr. Pelter, to know I shall finish it. As a matter of fact, I got some ideas that are working around in that old head right now. That I got some stuff that I want to put down. Matter of fact, I got a PC call today. Matter of fact, in about another hour or two, I'll be out there on that PC call. Got to go out and set up a system and do some backups. In other words, so in other words, we just saying that Mitty Man. Think of all of your cyber friends, and we are praying with you and for you. Those of you that's under the weather, like my brother David Maxwell right now, we are wishing you Godspeed. You're going to get up in that, brother. You're going to get up. I ain't worried about that. You're going to be up and at them in no time. All of my sisters and brothers out there in the Lord, in other words, God is our strength. God is our strength. Don't worry about it. We're going to be just fine. So with the Bible study, online Bible study, Mitty Man is doing just fine. Mitty Man, we missing a few people right now, but that's all right. We are praying that each and every one of you that what you've been absent for a while, we're hoping that everything is all right with you, and we're going to continue to pray for you and with you as well. So with that being said, this Mitty Man saying whatever you get into, if God is not in it, the best is you come out of it, because it's going to come to nothing, people. This Mitty Man saying peace and goodbye.